Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriors 4-team trade pitch lands Steph Curry a $146 million co-star. The Golden State Warriors are unbeaten in the NBA preseason, but that is hardly a gauge of how they finish in the regular season. Like last year, they again face a roster logjam that coach Steve Kerr and his staff have yet to figure out. Bleacher Report's salary cap expert Eric Pincus proposed a massive 4-team trade proposal that will solve that and give Stephen Curry a bona fide multi-time All-Star as his new running mate. Golden State Warriors receive Jimmy Butler from Heat and Anton Watson from Celtics. Miami Heat receive Andrew Wiggins from Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga from Warriors, and $14.9 million trade exception, Butler. Detroit Pistons receive Kevin Looney from Warriors, Gary Payton II from Warriors, Atlanta Hawks 2026 second-rounder from Warriors, Los Angeles Lakers 2026 second-rounder from Heat, Atlanta Hawks 2028 second-rounder from Warriors, $2.5 million from Warriors, and $1.5 million from Heat. Boston Celtics receive $1.1 million from the Heat. Pincus noted that for this complex 4-team trade to work under the new CBA, Butler has to waive his trade bonus worth slightly over $400,000 to give the Warriors little wiggle room under the first apron hard cap, $178.1 million. The logic behind this trade for the Warriors is to flip Kuminga into a win-now player. With the Warriors unwilling to offer Kuminga his max rookie extension, it behooves them to just flip him for a player who they believe can help them maximize Curry's remaining championship window. Butler has been to 2 NBA Finals. But Butler has no All-NBA player on his side in those 2 Finals losses to the Los Angeles Lakers in 2020 and the Denver Nuggets in 2023. While Wiggins, Looney and Payton were critical to Golden State's 2022 championship, Looney for more than 1 ring, they would need to go to make a Butler deal viable. The Warriors retain the depth added this offseason: Kyle Anderson, Buddy Hield, DeAnthony Melton and Lindy Waters III, arguably upgrading Kuminga to Butler without giving up any first-round compensation, Pincus wrote. The Warriors are interested in Butler, according to The Athletic's Sam Amick. 5 important questions facing the Warriors in the 2024-25 season. The Golden State Warriors have high expectations for the 2024-25 NBA season even if they lost Klay Thompson to the Dallas Mavericks. Stephen Curry returns with his unquestionable leadership alongside Draymond Green, so the Warriors believe they have the right pieces around them to be a dark horse in the Western Conference. However, we do not believe the key additions of Buddy Hield, DeAnthony Melton, and Kyle Anderson will be enough to make the Warriors competitive enough, regardless of their 111-97 victory over the Los Angeles Lakers last night in a preseason matchup. We have 5 major questions about the Warriors as we approach the NBA season start on October 22, and it seems very unlikely they will be answered before the postseason arrives. There's no doubting Stephen Curry's greatness, but at 37 years old, it's fair to wonder how much longer he can be the primary offensive engine for a championship team. Without Klay Thompson, defenses will focus even more on Curry, and even with his all-time shooting range, he can only do so much. The days when Curry could run defenders ragged for 35 minutes a night while draining threes from everywhere may still be here, but not at the same volume or efficiency throughout an 82-game season. This season will test his endurance in ways we haven't seen before. Sure, the additions of Buddy Hield and DeAnthony Melton provide shooting and secondary playmaking, but neither can replicate the gravity that Klay Thompson pulled. Curry's ability to remain a top 10 scorer hinges on his teammates stepping up to help spread the floor, 26.4 ppg last season, but without Thompson, teams will key in on him more than ever. It's one thing to get hot in spurts, but can Curry consistently put the Warriors on his back night after night when every defense is daring the other Warriors to beat them? Let's also not forget the physical toll. While Steph has proven to be durable lately, the wear and tear of 15 seasons, plus deep playoff runs, starts to show in different ways. Whether it's the nagging injuries that force him to miss games or just the overall pace slowing down as he conserves energy for the postseason, it's reasonable to expect some drop-off. If the Warriors are banking on MVP-level Curry night in and night out, they might be setting themselves up for disappointment. One of the Warriors' biggest challenges this season is integrating their new signings, Buddy Hield, DeAnthony Melton, and Kyle Anderson, into a system that demands high basketball IQ, relentless off-ball movement, and cohesive defensive schemes. Can they fit in? Buddy Hield, while a fantastic shooter, has historically been a player who thrives in simple, direct offensive systems where he can spot up or come off screens. The Warriors' motion offense, however, is far more intricate, with constant off-ball movement, split actions, and decision-making required on the fly. Hield's ability to keep up with that pace and adapt to a more read-and-react system could determine how well he meshes with the Warriors. However, Hield did shoot 38.6% from three last year and is nailing 40% for his career, so he does fit the bill numbers-wise. Melton is a defensive-minded guard, and that should be an asset for the Warriors, but his offensive game, which relies on slashing and transition play, might struggle in a half-court system that prioritizes spacing and shooting. Warriors' blockbuster trade proposal pairs Stephen Curry with two-time MVP. The Golden State Warriors searched unsuccessfully all summer long for the big move that could elevate them back to championship contention, but they may have to wait just a little longer. Milwaukee Bucks center and two-time MVP Giannis Antetekounmpo has been more vocal in recent years about his current team going the extra mile to put itself in the hunt for his second title. That included pushing the Bucks to move Jrue Holiday as part of the effort that ultimately landed Damian Lillard as Antetekounmpo's running partner for the 2023-24 campaign. That experiment didn't work out, as both players and teammate Chris Middleton all ran into injury problems. Antetekounmpo suffered health issues during the playoffs as well, and the Bucks lost in the first round for the second consecutive year, this time to the Indiana Pacers. Antetekounmpo had a busy summer. First, he starred in the Olympics for Greece. He then married his longtime girlfriend. However, he returned to some eyebrow-raising rhetoric on Wednesday, October 16, during the preseason. "Yeah, if we don't win a championship, I might get traded," he said, per Sam Amick of The Athletic. "This is the job we live. This is the world we're living in. It's everybody." Antetekounmpo's choice of words re-sparked speculation that the Dubs, who are desperate to add a true superstar for the stretch run of Stephen Curry's career, could get in on the sweepstakes. Golden State General Manager Mike Dunleavy Jr. put the team's desire to obtain another star in perspective during a press conference in September. "We're probably as impatient as you can be as a franchise right now given our time horizon, but there's a fine line between impatience and undisciplined," Dunleavy explained. "There's no point in going all in to be slightly above average." A trade for a player like Lauri Markkanen of the Utah Jazz, which the Warriors explored during the offseason, probably would have accomplished exactly that. A deal for Antetekounmpo, however, is an entirely different story. Antetekounmpo long has been linked to Golden State, with the speculation further increased by the two-time NBA MVP's open admiration for Warriors superstar Steph Curry, Jordan Elliott of NBC Sports Bay Area wrote Wednesday. Antetekounmpo has finished top 4 in MVP voting in each of the past 6 seasons, winning the award in back-to-back campaigns in 2018-19 and 2019-20. He won his sole championship the following season. The Bucks center averaged 30.4 points, 11.5 rebounds, 6.5 assists, 1.2 steals and 1.1 blocks last year. Antetekounmpo has been an all-star in each of the past 8 seasons, a first-team All-NBA selection in each of the previous 6 campaigns, and perennially finishes in the top 10 for the Defensive Player of the Year award. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Giannis Antetokounmpo? Leave your opinion in the comments.